the issue is that any team that will win Premier League today must have character. And what is the character I'm talking about? I watched Arsenal last season. I'm not comparing last season to this season. After losing one match, you expect the team to dust itself and pick up from where they stopped, but they end up losing.
Yeah.
I want to see Arsenal going down 1-0 and coming back to win the match. That is the character I'm talking about. I want to see Arsenal suffer and win matches. I want to see Arsenal come out from nothing to get something this season.
If you tell me say Premier League transfer close today,
yes,
where Arsenal go finish, I don't want to be greedy because I see one of these top team where everybody, Man City, Liverpool, one of them go confess this season say Jesus don't come up for anything, and the moment they confess that Jesus, he don't go rescue another club, and that club now Arsenal.
Hello to you and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tox and this is Football Fans Tribe. Over here with the interview Nigerian football fans after matches, and we're giving Nigerian football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I beg just click that subscribe button and thank you so much for watching. So this is season preview, the next one for Arsenal FC. Especially from the best way to my side, you don't already know. You don't already know what you're calling for on this one. So basically we are going to be discussing about 5 topics in this one. First of all, initial thoughts on transfer so far and the upcoming season. Secondly, the 3 key players. Thirdly, the squad loopholes. Any problem if you say the squad, if you fear injury, if you fear COVID, if you fear say this person go back in country, go join military, go do service. If you fear anything, you bring it up here. And then the next thing, one player where you go sign, the one player you sign if you were put as the Arsenal owner today, the one player where you go sign. And then finally, you predict Arsenal go finish for the league. So it may be a direct prediction or it may be something like we'll not go finish below here, or we'll go finish definitely above here or something like that, or we'll go finish between here and here. Anyways, like I said earlier, my name is Tox. Godfrey Tox by my side.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
We are here.
Bakari is here and Jaxmaxy, the neutral on this one. All right, so let's go straight into the matter. Initial thoughts, waiting there on mind. Crystal Palace on Friday, league opener. They don't set Arsenal up again. Last season at Brentford.
This one I laugh at the laugh. No setting up. Who they set us up? Now they set somebody up. Don't worry. The league will start with us. Now we go top that table first. I tell you, as it stand.
But with the recent record against Crystal Palace though.
Thank God say it's a recent record. Like now something we don't pass. You understand? Not be something where they happen now. Because right now current Arsenal now. And a different Arsenal. So we're ready for the season. I tell you.
And then the transfers done so far. I think Vieira, they injured. But then Gabriel Jesus, they fire Odegaard, new Arsenal captain. Now that's what we need to talk about. Zinchenko just they like say instead the Man City way in the, you understand? He just fit in seamlessly, at least for preseason so far. So what was your mind, Olu?
To me, first of all, that Crystal Palace game is somewhat dicey in the sense that we can't use it to actually predict Arsenal's season. I'm yet to see Arsenal playing, though they played Chelsea, but it was like a fatherless child that they played against, you know. I'm yet to see Arsenal play a physically fit team, a physical team.
Yeah.
And Crystal Palace gives you that. If you come for flair, with what Arsenal have, they can beat you to flair. But playing a team that is physical, I am yet to see if they can actually beat such team.
But if I try to understand you now, like if you say Crystal Palace not be test for Arsenal to start the season, like okay, they are not big enough.
No, wait no. Say actually not different team from waiting already play so far, and this should be the actual test.
Of course, you go play different team when season start. You understand? No, say we play Chelsea for preseason. You expect that Chelsea now to start your season?
No. What I mean is that every team has their pattern. Like for example, if Nigeria qualifies for a World Cup, and maybe after the grouping. They are grouped with a South American team. They are grouped with an English team. They'll begin to play countries that plays that similar kind of football.
Yeah.
And with what Arsenal has played during our preseason, we never played anybody who is similar to what we are to face against Crystal Palace. Now, for example, Crystal Palace does not know what they will expect from Arsenal, and Arsenal does not know what they will expect from Crystal Palace. It's an open game, and the first game of the season. If Crystal Palace had played one other game before this game, then Arsenal could sit down to say, okay, look at the new pattern on table. And they could say, okay, look at how Arsenal is playing. But you cannot use preseason to judge.
So now you are scared of Crystal Palace or what?
No,
Let me understand.
That's not what
because
I'm saying.
me right now, my spirit is very high.
No, what I'm saying is that even if Arsenal would beat Crystal Palace, it would be a slim margin.
In terms of readiness, more no dwell on the Crystal Palace match actually. More try focus on Arsenal.
Okay.
In terms of readiness for the season now, definitely I think watching Arsenal for the last few years, or I can say up to 6 years, Arsenal never ready for season like this before. In terms of signings we don't come in terms of the form of the players, and in terms of the way the preseason results then come outside. So I never see in the last, like, let's say 6 years or so, if Crystal Palace beat Arsenal, that'll be the end of the world.
No, what I'm
37 matches still there to play.
No, what I'm
37 matches still there to play, but what you need to understand, Anabisi, this Arsenal team right now, any game matter for Arsenal based on the money we don't spend. Now we be the highest spender for Premier League.
Okay, fair enough. More, let's move on from this Crystal Palace and this team matter.
I bet before we move on from this Crystal Palace matter, I like waiting Premiership do with this their schedule and everything. I like Arsenal. People like say they know say Arsenal go make so many signings and say people like Godfrey go they pumped up. They can't go put Crystal Palace. Maybe Achilles heel. You understand? So now Arsenal now this first match now just as just about so then they talk now. This Crystal Palace now will be a litmus test for both of them. You understand? For Arsenal, this Crystal Palace match will be a litmus test. If Arsenal fit win them convincingly, they will go to say Arsenal mean business because Crystal Palace now people the way they worry Arsenal and they get physicality.
Sure.
So
and
this
they get physicality.
This is to Vieira
For me, this man na test for Arsenal.
No, the issue is that any team that will win Premier League today must have character. And what is the character I'm talking about? I watched Arsenal last season. I'm not comparing last season to this season. After losing one match, you expect the team to dust itself and pick up from where they stopped, but they end up losing.
Yeah.
I want to see Arsenal going down 1-0 and coming back to win the match. That is the character I'm talking about. I want to see Arsenal suffer and win matches. Because if you want to win trophies like this, you must suffer. There are times when you play good. There are sometimes you don't play good and you just one little chance and you get it. Let Arsenal suffer. I want to see Arsenal suffer and still win matches. I want to see Arsenal come out from nothing to get something this season. I'm not saying that Arsenal will lose to Crystal Palace, but I'm not saying that we are going to beat Crystal Palace 6-0, we are going to beat Crystal Palace 4-0. No, it's going to be a slim margin.
For
because
you, for you,
it's an opener.
But for me, it's not slim margin.
Okay.
Because anything can happen. Now, football, the way you talk, say maybe slim margin, or maybe Arsenal, the way you talk, say if Arsenal lose, what you go happen, all those kind of things. Okay. Yes, but for me, as it stands,
key players. Now, I'm going to key players for Arsenal this season. Which three players do you feel will be the three key players? Olu?
With what we have on ground or with what I'm expecting?
With what's available now?
With what I have on ground, I see Gabriel Jesus.
The obvious one.
It's going to be the sugar in Arsenal's tea this season. Gabriel Jesus being assisted with Odegaard, because I saw there's much chemistry between Odegaard and Gabriel Jesus, and I hardly see it in teams like where a new player comes in and was able to blend easily.
With everybody
is actually bringing the best out of Odegaard, and Odegaard is actually bringing the best out of Gabriel Jesus. So I see Gabriel Jesus, and that player that is going to surprise many this season, if given the chance, is Martinelli.
Definitely, I feel he has that left to unlock.
He has come to a level
injury.
He has come to a level where with the current Arsenal team, the day you go injury, you get injured. Just know that you will not retain your spot, except you're this kind of exceptional player.
Yeah. So
I'm seeing Gabriel Jesus, I'm seeing Martinelli, and I want to go with William Saliba.
That's another one.
William Saliba reminds me of two kinds of players. He reminds me of Joseph Yobo when he was at his peak, when he was playing in Everton and clubs were going for him.
Yeah.
And William Saliba also reminds me of Virgil van Dijk when he was signed, when people were complaining about the money they signed him with and all the rest of them. So I feel William Saliba is going to be that key factor that will help us solidify our defense. We know Gabriel White is good, but White and What's his name? Gabriel.
Gabriel White.
Gabriel White. They have understanding, but not 100%.
Yeah.
And both of them are prone to mistakes.
That's the thing. For a centre-back partnership, there has to be, you have to complement each other.
But if you watch the way William Saliba is playing, he's not playing like someone who just came into the team.
He looks so relaxed.
He's so relaxed, and he's even commanding his lines, commanding people that are older than him. You know, I like that.
But you see where the preseason now come in. You understand? Now, I remember when you talk something about we winning Crystal Palace or not winning Crystal Palace, they're the difficult side, they're the fiscal side. Chelsea, they not come out fiscally, all those kinds of things. Now, this Saliba way they talk now, all this performance are preseason. You get Ben White don't prove you for Premier League. He don't tell you what thing he do for the English Premier League. Now, this Saliba way they talk now, in do for preseason. Now, you the way you talk just now, you expect them to carry that performance and enter the Premier League. But the same thing, you need to expect the Arsenal now to carry this performance where they get now, enter into the Premier League. Bonding Crystal Palace, slap them down. You understand? Bond them down. Don't say you go come they get shaky mind when you see Crystal Palace. I'm not seeing Man City here. I'm not seeing Liverpool here. You understand? I'm seeing Crystal Palace. If you don't beat Crystal Palace, why will you contest yourself among people who are meant to be in the top 4 or maybe meant to be in the second squad of Premier League?
I've seen teams when Portugal won Euro, they lost their first match.
Yes,
I've seen teams where they qualified by what they call that this thing best loser. But they still went ahead to win. I'm not saying that we are comparing ourselves with Crystal Palace. I'm just trying to make you understand that let the expectation not be too high.
The own 3 players now who?
My own 3 player, I feel say Jesus, Saka, and Odegaard.
You they happy with the captaincy?
Very happy. Very happy.
Are you happy with that?
Because this guy don't.
Half a year, Abi. 1.5 years into his.
The issue is that a captain has character, and it's not only what you do on the pitch, what you do outside the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal is a club that does not condone some certain habits.
Yeah.
Odegaard does not smoke.
Yeah.
And Odegaard is not this acting type. You understand?
Yeah.
And Odegaard won't bring shame to the club. So there are so many factors that we have considered before naming Odegaard as a captain.
Yeah.
And not minding his age, Odegaard is the captain of his national team. So he has that. You don't need to be 60 before you earn respect. Odegaard has earned his respect in Arsenal.
Yeah.
And he loves the club from his heart and is willing to do anything. He said it. He said, whoever role Arteta plays him, he's willing to play. That is what a captain should do.
And he's not that kind of captain that will be shouting or...
He's not.
I see why...
I think he does it by expressing the game. You understand? Playing well, doing what he needs to do.
Odegaard, when Arsenal is chasing the ball, like Arsenal is chasing the opponent, you see him, he's not the point man, but you see him running across lines. He's running
by the play. He does it by the way he plays, the way he carries himself as well.
Yes.
And after matches, you go say, I'm going to give him
Jesse. One thing we need to understand about that captaincy where they give this Matthew Odegaard now. Now, Arteta no one give that captaincy to somebody where say tomorrow go on rest shoulder, say yes him Naim, all those kind of things.
Because Arsenal since
now, see him now.
I think it was Thierry Henry that was the last.
This Arteta now young coach. He remember waiting Abumayan do with all this disrespect and everything, dressing room, water, air and there. You understand? So now this guy now need somebody where they very humble and somebody where respect him, where ready to be loyal to him. Say anything where I talk, you go do for me. Yeah. You understand? Now, in choose the right captain. For me, in choose the right captain because I see this Matthew Odegaard now somebody will say into flowing like in the flow with all the players for the team, in the flow with the coach. Everybody, all of them there together as a team. You understand? And if you talk to any of them there, they go listen to them. But if you got that captaincy down, most of people player like all this Xhaka. No, I know say it's not possible for them to collect captain again. But if you give that kind of player captain now, before you know, next thing happen, you substitute him for myself, he go start the verse. And before you know, another thing go happen. The dressing room don't scatter. 1 or 2 players start the worker. You understand? So if you say this Matthew Odegaard, a very good captain for Arsenal, but not just those 3 players where I mentioned. You need to watch out for the entire Arsenal.
Wahala. All right. Loopholes now, and then we'll do the loopholes and the one signing together. So where is there a hole, or where do you think there's a problem in this Arsenal team?
The hole in that Arsenal team is Granit Xhaka.
So can your recommended signing solve that loophole?
Yes.
Which is?
Before I say what I want to say, I still want to tell the Arsenal fans all over the world, let's not be overly expectant of what wants to happen. We saying we want to win the league. We are not fighting for the league except these two things are done. Arsenal midfield is not actually complete. Apart from Partey and those people that they are putting in front, who do we have on bench? Lokonga, the Eneni, that could not even enter into first top 10 teams in Premier League. So I still believe that Xhaka has paid his dues in Arsenal and he should be let go.
It's time to go.
Yes. I still want Arsenal to bring in 2 midfielders. Even if they don't want to bring any winger, we can retain Pepe. Give this guy confidence. I still see something in Pepe that the coach doesn't see. Pepe is not a finished product.
Yeah.
He needs his confidence to be boosted. He needs this coach to trust him. He needs this coach to make him understand, guy, you can do it. That is what he needs, encouragement. What I expect Arsenal to do is to give me 2 midfielders. Number 1, give me Savage.
Only one. One signing. One signing.
What I'm saying too, because he said he wanted the winger, but I go with Savage.
Milinkovic Savage.
Yes.
Godfrey, where the loophole day, and your signing will solve the problem.
Yeah, the whole day the midfield. 100% the whole day the midfield. And if you ask me where he did, you see that Granit Xhaka position, because we know who Granit Xhaka be. Yeah. Sometimes he had correct, sometimes he had mad, sometimes he had mess up, sometimes he had just do anyhow. So I feel say if we get that guy, somebody like that Milinkovic Savic you just mentioned just now, I feel say it could be perfect for that midfield. Because now somebody will say, even Partey now get injured tomorrow, if you see that midfield, you know going to say Partey don't come out. You understand? Yeah. But the moment Partey get injured last season, we see how Arsenal just deal open for the midfield. Because now only Granit Xhaka be the man we did there. And we don't deal with this guy for how many years now? We never qualify Champions League. Now the only player we don't spend how many years for Arsenal never make Champions League. So I feel say now the right time now for Xhaka now to the go back.
All right, next one now. So let's just talk about the predicted place Arsenal will finish this season. Where Arsenal will end up?
I think with what we have done thus far in the transfer market, I see Arsenal finishing 4th.
Interesting. Satisfactory for you?
Though not satisfactory. Who will see sugar? Say, no matter if you get diabetes, if they sleep, they say no leak sugar. Then put sugar for your mouth. You wake up, test. If you even guys sleep, put your tongue there, say na sugar. Go first lick them. Before you can't no say, then say you're not supposed to take sugar. So with what Arsenal have done, to me, I would also always tell you, you know me, I don't try to pamper word. I'm this kind of person. I say the truth. Arsenal cannot win league with what we have. So I see Arsenal finishing 4th. And why I'm saying 4th is that because I know Chelsea will drop. Chelsea will drop. So the league is between Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Arsenal. Then Chelsea will go for Europa League.
Interesting. What do you think?
Now, see how the team be now. The Premier League know they start today. And we know see some other club, they will see sign players.
But with this eye now, we will still do prediction again when transfer window don't end.
If you tell me say Premier League transfer close today,
yes,
where Arsenal go finish? Where Arsenal go finish? I don't want to be greedy.
Now early prediction, yeah.
You understand? I don't want to be greedy. We'll finish 2nd. Because I see one of these top teams where everybody, Man City, Liverpool, one of them go confess this season, say, Jesus don't come up for anything. And the moment they confess, that Jesus, he don't go rescue another club. And that club, now Arsenal, where our destiny day, he been there Jesus and since. He carry they give Man City Premier League. Now he don't come Arsenal. If we don't collect that Premier League, I feel say we go 2nd.
To add to him, before now, Arsenal always have, even the time during the winger era, we always have issue beating those top teams. Man City,
I think they are like straight 11 winning streak.
But I feel say we get that question of like who go fit stop us on all those kinds of things.
No, like now, this season, what we can Arsenal season? Arsenal always have a result against these smaller teams, mid-table teams and others to them. It's what Arsenal can do when playing this Chelsea, the Man U, Man U not be top. I mean Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. That's what we now can Arsenal season. If Arsenal could pick result, it was under Arteta we started rubbing shoulders with these people.
Yeah, small. Not Liverpool and Man City, but United, Chelsea.
But during the time of Arsene Wenger, you can just say we'll give them the 3 points before even we played. We just tell them, say, let's just play to see if something will come out.
Yeah.
But if Arsenal could fight these teams, could get points from these teams, you're playing home and away. Yeah. At least if you cannot get 6 points, get 3 points off this team. I could say Arsenal could finish where he's talking about. But if you cannot match the big teams, it's difficult.
It's a hard ask. Mark, what do you think?
Yeah, for me,
just
this relax. this season, I be Arteta examination.
Yes,
you understand? Yeah. The first season we income, last season. In try small, we see just like as he talk, in beat some big teams and all those kind of things, them and all those kind of things. But we are it matter most. Small teams then begin the knock them and all that. Now this season, plus they can't give the excuse of the injury and everything. Now this season, Arsenal don't buy. From preseason now, the Arsenal team they look like a team on set. Arteta has no excuse. If he doesn't make the top 4. Then Arteta no get character as a coach.
He should
go.
Doesn't make top 4. Does he work? Sack?
Yes.
Quick yes or no?
No,
for me, no top 4 for Arteta.
No top 4 December. Sack.
No, I'm giving Arteta 6 months. You have spent 270 million
in 2 years.
In 2 years.
Yeah. Before the end of this transfer window, it will be 300.
So how much are you going to spend in 4 years?
Godfrey was there. Olu, and then more than two. Jaxmaxy as well. Thank you so much for watching, and no wala, we move.
Jesus.